Hey, it's Mikey from KX 94.7, and today is a real treat. I've been a fan of this guy for quite some time, and I'm pleased to welcome him to the KX Country Clubhouse for the first time, Justin Moore.
Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. It's good to be with you, and I appreciate your time.
With a Woman You Love just went #1 south of the border in your neck of the woods. It's currently sitting at #4 up here in Canada. Congrats on another massive single, man.
Thank you very much, man. It's really special to be 15 years into our career, and you guys in country radio, who have been there from day one, continue to support our music. I don't know what to attribute that to, but I'm certainly thankful.
Look, I guess when you find a woman you love, that woman's going to make a man do things he said he'd never do. You and I actually share similar stories. I never wanted a cat, got a cat. You never wanted a cat, now you got 2 cats.
I got more than 2 now.
Oh,
that's what it started with. Yeah, my wife just brought home a couple of cats one day, and I'm not a big cat fan. I've always been a dog guy, and now I got one sleeping with me in the bed. She wakes me up at 5:30 a.m. every day. Wow. Every single day, which is wonderful, as you can imagine.
Absolutely,
yeah. But no, man, you're exactly right. That's kind of where the song I did came from. I was talking to the co-writers of the song, and we were all married for a while. And I said, man, y'all ain't gonna believe this. And, like guys, when they get together, we talk about our wives and vice versa. And so, man, and then it kind of led to the conversation of, I never thought I'd do this, and I never thought I'd do that, and I never thought I'd do this, and I do it all now. And I'm somehow like happy with it, and I guess that's what happens when you find one you really love and like to be around. So.
You and Kate have been together 20 years. You're just about to celebrate your 15th wedding anniversary. Is that true?
Yeah. How about that? Yeah.
Now,
yeah, we have, man.
Now, is it true that you actually signed your record deal on your wedding day? Is that true?
That is true. Yeah. It was, and it was kind of a fluke. We didn't set that up or anything, but we got married September 29th, 2007. And my record deal, I don't know why it takes this long, but I had been offered my deal in like maybe 06, or it took a long time to get it all done. And, or maybe it was early 07. I don't know. And it happened to, all the paperwork happened to be ready the day of my wedding. And so I played at my reception, myself and my band. And because I was going on my honeymoon, I borrowed my manager's guitar, and he brought it in the guitar case, and he said, here, sign this real quick at my wedding reception. So yeah, that was a big day for our household in a number of ways, I guess.
Cut the cake and sign the deal.
Yeah.
So you've been doing this for 15 years in the music business. How would you describe your last 15 years in this business?
A roller coaster. It's this business, at least from an artist perspective, and it may be the same for you guys, I don't know, but I mean, the highs are really, really high and the lows are really, really low. And so it's important, at least I've found from my personality and my mindset, it's important to stay kind of even keel. So when things are great, celebrate, but not too much. And when things are not so great, look at the glass half full. And so it's been a wild ride, man. I mean, but again, I mean, I'm not saying this because I'm talking to you, but when TV wasn't there for us, or the award shows or whatever, radio has always been there for us. We put our first single out in, I think it was late 07, maybe early 08, which flopped. But and then our second single was Small Town USA, and It went number one in '09, and think after being on the chart for like a year or more. It's just been incredible ever since then. I was talking to my manager yesterday about how, we couldn't have envisioned sitting here right now doing what we're doing. I mean, it's just, it's been amazing.
So you've got new music coming out. You're working on a new record.
We do. Yeah, we're done with it. The label has it.
Okay.
Got a couple of loose ends to tie up.
Right.
But it'll be out early next year. So we're excited about it, man. It's got 2 duets on it, which I'm excited about.
Are you allowed to say who yet?
They won't let me, which is bull crap. As a matter of fact, I was doing interviews last week, such as this, and I just spilled the beans, and they were like, "You can't do that." And I go, "Why? It's my song, my album."
Yeah.
So, but no, I'm one male, one female. I'm really excited about.
Okay.
I think people will dig. And I think the album's really good, man. We're not trying to reinvent the wheel by any stretch. But I think that there are some unique and really really cool song ideas, and I think we wrote them pretty well. That you never know, but I think we did.
Right. So the new album is coming out next year. Are there any plans to take some of that new music on the road? And what I mean by that, when can we see you play some live music north of the border?
Yeah, man, it seems like a while since we've done that. COVID has obviously played a big role in that, because we usually get there at least a handful of times a year.
Mm-hmm.
And love coming up that way. But to answer your question, we're out right now, kind of finishing up the fair and festival type circuit,
Right.
which is kind of what our touring has turned into in the summer. And then we did the first leg of our Country On It tour in the spring. We had Granger Smith out with us. We will do the second leg of that coming up here in the coming weeks. So and then we'll take some time off in the late fall, early winter for the holidays and all that, and then we'll get back out there hot and heavy, probably like March, something like that.
Beautiful, beautiful. I know you're a big Razorbacks guy. We're gearing up for another NFL season, which begins tonight.
Yeah.
You're a big Steelers guy. You're rocking the Steelers hoodie right now. How do you see them doing in the North this year?
It's a tough division, man.
Yeah.
Our first game is Cincinnati, which I think is probably the favorite to win that division after going to the Super Bowl last year. And their question marks were on the offensive line, and they picked up some veterans in that area to kind of shore that up. I think they're the favorite. I think Pittsburgh, I think the defense is going to be good, like always. I think it's going to be determined by quarterback play,
right,
and O-line. And so we'll see. The O-line is a little scary to me at this point. And the quarterback, we got Trubisky, but it's first year without Ben, and golly, 15, 16, 18 years, something like that. So I don't know. Hopefully hopefully they can block well for him, and he can play better than I'm expecting.
Look, dude, as a Vikings fan, I just hope they don't embarrass themselves on national TV like they normally do. So there's that.
I think that, the Steelers seem to always go 500 or better, regardless of the situation. So I would be happy with like 10-8 or something like that.
And with that extra playoff team, you never know.
You never know. You never know. Give yourself a chance. Yeah,
absolutely. So around here, we do a KX Country football pool. It's new for this year, where our listeners can pick one game a week. And tonight's game, Bills Rams. Let's get
that a good game.
Opinion. Yeah, let's get the expert opinion from Justin Moore. Who you got tonight?
Man, I like the Rams. I know the Bills are favored, and I like the Bills a lot, and I love their quarterback, Josh Allen. Mm-hmm. But I think the Rams are going to come out and try to prove that they're still the champs. because people are doubting him right now because of Stafford's. They're worried about his arm, but his arm is actually, if you listen to the interviews, better than it was last year.
Yeah.
So I like the Rams. I don't know what the line is. I think the Bills are favored by a point or two.
Right.
But I like the Rams at least to cover.
There you go. Well, look, we're here in the city of Hamilton, just about 45 minutes to an hour from Buffalo. So you have a lot of people in KX country probably disagreeing with you right now.
Hey, and I like their team a lot.
Yeah.
I think people are sleeping on LA.
Justin, this has been fun, man. Looking forward to hearing some brand new music from you early in 2023. And again, hopefully we can get you up here to play some live music sooner rather than later. It's been a pleasure. Thanks for joining us in the KX Country Clubhouse this afternoon.
Hey, thanks for having me, man. I appreciate it and enjoyed it.